turn them up. Boom, the reefer burn it up. Cause vibe reactions in the building, we for certain love. The king of this reaction thing, and it's curtains for a fool that think of coming at the team. It ain't hurting us. True, I'm a vibe like Ray, and that's my brother and them. He love it when you go monkey with them bars, and this my jungle.
What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another one. Shout out to Jen. Shout out to Jen. Thank you, Jen, for the donation for this one. We got Ninth Key. Happy feels like. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. Ninth Key. Titties on yo. I keep on saying that and it sounds like titties. And I promise you it's not. I'm trying to be elegant. I'm trying to be, like, just in case the queen watches one of my... You know what happens if the king or the queen watches my videos? And they want me to go over there and name me Sir Vibe? Sir Vibe from the Brooklyn Vibes. Let's go. Ninth Key. It is on Yusuf. Echo!
I find myself in this place again. I don't know what to call it, but it ain't depressed. I don't know if I'm here or I'm dead. Buried with the things I regret. Talking to the wall like a friend. Half the time.
Echo always had that motherfucking talent, bro. Like, literally, like, when it comes to an artist or a rapper, whatever you, how singer rapper, if you're having if the conversation you're having is mental health, right? And it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a weird way I'm gonna say this, but I hope it makes sense when I'm done. You can talk about mental health in your music, but sometimes, not sometimes, very little, certain artists, independent artists that I've heard, and a lot of mainstream too, if you think about it, come out and it doesn't sound genuine. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't sound like, it just sounds like you're parroting a lot of things. You can hear artists when they sing it or they rap it, you can hear it in just the way they put it together, in the way they sequence everything, and paints the picture of what they went through when they were going down whatever dark path they were going through. An artist, what makes the artist stand out is knowing how to do that, because it's the same goal for everybody. I want to portray how I'm feeling, but it's just how you do it. If a lot of artists just focus on the how that no other way how anybody else did it. I need to figure out a way to do it like nobody else did. And it's a lot of artists, it's a lot of people that do it. But it's like going back and saying, hey, I need to find me. I need to find my voice. And not try to parrot or mimic how anybody else does this shit or says this shit or repeat the same thing every song over and over and over again. Like, there's ways that you can repeat it. Look at Eminem. Eminem has repeated the same shit for 25 fucking years. And he's found different ways to fucking put it out there. He's found different verbiage, different stretches of the word, different... You know how Eminem takes one word and splits it into 15 different fucking syllables? He uses every motherfucking syllable in that bitch. He stretches the word, he fandoogles it, because he has to find different ways to deliver what he has to say. That's how you can really figure out, okay, that worked. I've said it from Echo from when I first started reacting to him, when I was doing reactions when I first started. I was doing Echo when I first started doing reactions. And I've always said that about him. That he got it. He's going to do something good with this. He's going to go big. He's going to hit it big. And he's going to... And look, everything that he's done has been fucking fire. Everything that he's done has been top notch. And it's just the way he brings it to the stage, the way he brings it on camera to the consumer. It's relatable. the words that he chooses and the schemes that he chooses to use, the metaphors that he chooses to use, you could tell there's work behind that. You could tell I want to be different. I need to look for different ways of doing things and saying things and putting things together, because he understands that that's what makes him different than everybody else. That's why when you hear an Echo song, you know who the fuck Echo is. That's why when you hear an Eminem song, you know who the fuck Eminem is. That's why when you hear a certain artist that has found his voice and has made it, they differ from everybody else because they sound different. Because they found their own shit and they embraced it. A lot of people find their voice and want to express it, but sometimes they're ashamed of what people are going to say to them if they express it too much, or if they say too much. And I just love artists that could bring something different every single time I hear them.
I don't know what to call it, but it ain't depressed. I don't know if I'm here or I'm dead. Buried with the things I regret. Talking to the wall like a friend. Half the time, I'm dealing with the feeling that I can't define. Looking in my past for a sign that something's gonna feel like it did, but nothing ever feels like it did. So I take a pill every day. Try not to think about it. Wish all my problems away. Try not to think about it, but I don't think all I think about is what I used to feel.
Dude, I'm getting a lot of Linkin Park vibes with these two, bro. I'm not playing with you, bro. I think we have the new generation Linkin Park with these two. The way they play off each other, bro. It's just the way they play off each other is fucking amazing. We got the fucking come on, bro. Like, I'm getting Linkin Park on. Chester, are you listening? Mike listening. I think Mike be hearing these motherfuckers. I know Mike be listening to these motherfuckers. I know he does. I know he does, man. Come on.
Looking in my past for a sign that something's gonna feel like it did, but nothing ever feels
scratches, man. I love it.
So I take a pill every day. Try not to think about it. Wish all my problems away. Try not to think about it, but I don't think I can change. And all I think about is what I used to feel like. Maybe I should realize. After all of this time, after every goodbye, I just wanna know why happy feels like. 'Cause I've been wasting my time. Always chasing a lie.
Though I smell I smell the rubber of the park, the floor. You know how you the floor, the rubber. I smell it. It reminds me when I was in my teens, man. I felt like I was wearing a white tee and some Django pants, man. Come on, son. They captured that sound, man. They were able to capture that fucking sound of our youth. When you can capture a whole different generation of yours, man, that's different. That's different. It's all depending on how old my man Echo is. 'Cause how old is Echo? Pause. Jen, how old is Echo? Cal's in here. I smelt it. I smelt that shit coming. That's what it was, man. I smelt that nigga coming. All right, I'm back. All right, I don't know how old he is, but we're gonna figure it the fuck out. I think Echo about like 35, 37. 35, 37, bro. He got a young old face. Like, the nigga look young, but he got old features. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to figure that one out. All right, let's get back to it.
Trust could buy security. Two things that only enable the thing that's hurting me. Two things that only enable the insecurity.
Oh my God, say that again. I thought money and trust could buy security, but it only enabled what?
Two things that only enable the thing that's hurting me. Two things that only enable the insecurities. And that's the only thing I feel. So I still take a pill every day. Try not to think about it. Wish all my problems away. Try not to think about it. But I
When you see this, your security system and how you put yourself up and your safety as a a reminder of your loneliness, that's crazy, bro. Cause wow, bro. Go ahead, Echo. Stop talking to them like that, sir. How dare you? How dare you?
Every day, try not to think about it. Wish all my problems away. Try not to think about it, but I don't think I can change. All I think about is what I used to feel like. I just wanna feel right. After all of this time,
Woo!
after every goodbye,
Right.
I just wanna know why happy feels like. 'Cause I've been wasting my time, always chasing the light.
You know,
I just wanna.
it might be something simple, but something that I noticed in the video right here is look at the aesthetics of this place where they at right now. They got some empty barrels, some got graffiti, some not, brick wall, look like a warehouse type of place that they at. Very grungy, very. You're telling me that this is not a Linkin Park vibe-ish type of, but I'm not saying they are Linkin Park. I'm just saying you can see the influence, and I love how they don't act or sound like them at all. They absolutely have traits of them, but they have their own thing going, and I see this. Oh my God, I see it. I'm so happy for Echo and getting this together and this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun watching them grow, man. This is gonna be really fun watching them get huge. They got the sound, man. They got the sound that it doesn't even matter how old you are, because this is hitting in every generation. It's good for this generation because this generation loves Linkin Park as well. They like that sound. They like that type of music. They like Sum 41. They like all of those. Blink 182. They like all of them. Bringing that sound back is not only saying, hey, this is what good music does sound like, but it's also connecting both genres or both generations together. Like, there's motherfuckers that weren't born in 84, like me. They're not going to experience this Linkin Park music or music like this. They're not going to experience it the same way I did it. They were babies. You're not going to feel the same thing. When you were a baby, you were listening to Sesame Street, SpongeBob, shit like that. Just because you were alive when the shit was done doesn't mean you were down with it. You're not down with OPP. Yeah, you know me. Anyway. But I fuck with it. I fuck with these dudes heavy right now. Heavy. Just another song on the track list. This is great for working out. You don't even know. This is great for working out. Leg day. Watch leg day video today, Jen. Watch leg day video today, Jen. I don't know when I'm dropping this video. Whenever I drop this video, Jen, look at the future. You will find out. Try not to think about it. Like, always that phrase, try not to think about it. Amazing to put that part of the hook, because in reality, in reality, when you're really going through it, that thought consistently goes over your head. Try not to think about something that's going to trigger you. Try not to think about this that's going to anger you. Try not to think about this that's going to make you depressed. Try not to think about it. Try not to think about all your triggers and traumas. And try not to do nothing. You say this over and over to yourself. Almost like a chant. But eventually us saying it, we're just saying it. We're not really thinking of what steps are we taking not to think about it. Yeah, we could say over and over again in our heads, because I bring it up because that's something that I had to stop doing to myself, to tell myself to stop to think about it, because in order for me to pass through it, I had to think about it. It had to be in my mind. I had to work through it in order for me to let it go and be good. Not thinking about it keeps you in that mindset. So, related to what he's saying, I've been in what he's saying right now. I know a lot of us have been in that situation before. That we're telling ourselves not to think about it. Just don't worry about it. Just keep it buried and don't talk about it. Don't tell nobody about it. Do not release it. Do not say nothing. Because we're scared of how people are going to judge, how they're going to look at us. We're scared of emotion coming out and how they're going to see us if the emotion comes out. We're just scared. And what scare does also is bring anger. Anybody that has anger issue, it stems from fear. It stems from being scared. It stems from sadness. Sadness is the key element of anger. Sadness is the key element of depression. Sadness is the key element for everything. So there's only happy and sad. That's it. There's only two options you have. Either you happy or either you sad. Different stages of sadness is where you get angry, confused, and all that other shit. Happy, you got slap happy, you got normal happy, you got quiet happy, you got content, you got all that different type. There's really just two things. We don't need to complicate everything. Happy, sad. Do you want to be happy or do you want to be sad? Because if you don't want to be sad, that means the anger and everything that comes with it also needs to go. But the good thing about it is whilst you work on your anger and your sadness, your anger and your confusedness and all that sadness starts going away, and then you have no choice but to be the second one. Because remember what we said, there's only two. Happy and fucking sad. Sad, you got depression. Sad, you got anger. Sad, you got all that shit that makes our minds go nuts and makes our minds want to sit in that black hole. Let's not complicate it. Let's just call it one thing. Happy, sad. That was taught to us in kindergarten, ladies and gentlemen. When we were little babies, that was taught to us. Never has my teacher ever told me, do you have anger? Never, not one. Are you happy or are you sad? When I was a baby, those words would never existed. Anger. No. Why implement that word into a child's head when they don't even know what anger is? Then when you give that child the definition of the word anger, now in their mind, that definition is going to get stuck. So when they start feeling something that they don't know, they'll be like, oh, well, that matches that, so now I'm angry. And then they start being angry. Fuck all that. They don't use that word. Happy, sad. Find your happy. Don't expect others to show you you're happy. Don't expect others to give you your happy. You find your happy. Once you find your happy and you work on your sad, when you work on your sad, that shit starts chopping down a lot of other shit. You'd be surprised. But you gotta work on you. And that's a fact. Where were you guys when I was 16, bro? Where were you? Where were you when I was 16, man? I needed some type of energy. Oh, I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it. Like McDonald's. I haven't eaten McDonald's, babe. Stop playing with your boy, bro. Stop showing it to them, Ray. Because people get jealous. Beautiful fucking ending too. Khalid fucking ending, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta have to here we go. Bagada. You gotta hit that like, man. That was Ninth Key. You guys gotta show love to them, man. Go ahead, share it, love it, do all that. Watch the art, watch the video a million more times. Go to their page. The link is gonna be down below. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Jen, again, thank you. Here, get the bird. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Peace. I'm out.
Shoutout beats.